Good afternoon, class. Today we are going to talk about the if function. We're going to use the if function in Excel. Now, how do we do that? Now, I'm going to send you this Excel workbook. The title is Excel 103 Advanced Exercises. So I'll send you this workbook so that you can practice with this workbook. Okay, so in this workbook, you will go to the if function worksheet. If you want to in this workbook has several worksheets. So if you want to quickly navigate between different worksheets, you come here, the down part here, you right click. Once you right click, you can choose any of the worksheet you want to use here. So we are at the if function worksheet. All right, so now this is the data showing the sales figures for different salespersons for different weeks, for 4 weeks, and the totals. So to get to the question here is we want to find out if each of these salesperson, if they met the goal for the whole week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, for the whole month, if they met the goal for the whole month. Now this is the monthly goal. The monthly goal for this for each salesperson is $34,000. That's the monthly goal. So that means at the end of the month, this total should be at least $34,000. So we can clearly see here that out of these 5 entries, only 3 people, only 3 people met the monthly goal. This person, the first one, the third one, the fourth, the first one, the fourth one, and the fifth person. So now, but we're going to do that using the if function feature in Excel. Now, how do we do that? So the first thing you do here, now this column is where we are going to write where we are going to show if each of them met the monthly goal, which is $34,000. So you click on the first cell here, come to this name insert function icon, click on it. Then this dialog box is displayed. Now we are looking for the if function. So just type if here. Okay. Now click on go to search for it. So we have the if function here. Click on OK. So and instantly the if function is inserted in this this cell. So another dialog box is opened. Now there are three statements here. The first one reads logical test. The second one, value if true. The third one, value if false. Now, what does this mean? Now, let's look at, there's a brief description below here. The logical test, this one, the first one, checks whether a condition is met and returns one value if true and another if false. That's logical. So logical test is any value or expression that can be evaluated to true or false. So at the end of the day, we are going to see true or false here, or we can use yes or no. So what are we going to put here? Remember, we want to find out if each of these total, or if each of these salesperson met the monthly goal, which is here. Okay, so obviously we can see from here that this one met the monthly goal and even exceeded the monthly goal. But we are going to use the if function to check that. So this is the if function. So the if function is inserted. Now in this bracket, you are going to, that's where you are going to write all these values. Okay, so the first one, we want to check if this one, so you are going to click on this, if this, okay, is greater than or equal to this. right? That's logical enough, isn't it? That's what I want to do. So what Excel just does, Excel, can you see that Excel is referencing the cells? So that's all we need. If F5, this is F5, the first one here is F5, is greater than or equal to I2. This is I2. I2. Did you see that? Okay, so now the second entry, value if true. If it is true, what do you want Excel to write for you? Let's say yes. Then value if false. No. Click on enter. That's it. Can you see? Excel is telling us here that yes, the monthly goal was met. Now, you can do the same for all the others. But because that's going to take time, for example, if you have about 1,000 entries, you're not going to do all that for 1,000 entries. So that's why you need to use why you can use the autofill feature. Okay, so just use the autofill feature to drag this down. Now, can you see that the autofill feature has populated all the other cells? But there's a little problem here. Can you see? Looking at it, you discover that yes, this one met the monthly goal, but this one did not meet the monthly goal. And it showed us yes, it's displaying yes here. This one did not meet the monthly goal, this one met the monthly goal here. So one entry is wrong there. What could be happening there? Now, the problem there is we did not use the absolute reference for this. If you click each one of these and you look at the formula bar, you see it is showing I3. And there's nothing in I3. This one is showing I4. And this is all we have in I4. So there's a fundamental problem here. So you can't use the autofill feature yet. So we're going to have to delete this. So what we have to do there is we need to turn this into an absolute reference. Remember our second class. If you want to use a specific cell, okay, you want to refer to a specific cell, you have to fix that cell. That is, you turn it to absolute reference. That's when we are going to use the dollar sign. So now what we are going to do there is this. Since this one has been done and is correct, you go to the formula bar. Okay, that's where we're going to insert the dollar sign. Go to the formula bar, click on this place. Now, put the formula bar here, and click on that. Put the formula bar here, there. So that's that. So you can now use the autofill feature to populate the other cells. Can you now see it is now accurate? So that's how to use the if function in Excel. If you have any question, send me a message. Thank you.